good,
So
thank you.
you can't see, but I'm in the bright sunshine here. So yeah, it's all good.
Oh, I'm envious because, as would suggest the Lake District, it's absolutely razzing it down here.
Oh, that's what makes it the Lake District.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, it's properly pouring down. It's nice that you've got a sunny day there. You're in Switzerland, yeah?
I'm in Switzerland. I'm sort of near Geneva, so the French part, and yeah, it's lovely. I'm sort of in a
Oh,
little woodland bit at the moment.
oh, amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
amazing. So I was sort of going to introduce you. So this is Nina, and she, like, I guess I was going to say like how I know you, which is like from our 20s, I guess, from like lots of bike related
Some
stuff and walking.
cycling, walking, sort of Manchester
Yeah,
area. Yeah.
adventuring around that area. And like Nina is like a total adventure queen, I reckon. Like lots of climbing and cycling and hiking and walking and skiing, all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff.
A bit less now that we've got a little, well, she's quite big now, nearly 3-year-old child. So I'd say there's slightly fewer adventures. But yeah, we've got a camper van and live near the lake and the beach. So that's, yeah, lovely.
Amazing.
And obviously skiing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it sounds amazing. So then, Nina, you moved to Switzerland, was it 2.5 years ago? More than
Yeah.
that?
I guess 3.5
Wow.
now. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Which is
Amazing.
great being in Europe. Yeah, near the mountains. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. Sounds amazing. So Nina's agreed to join me today, all the way from beautiful Switzerland, to help me share with you a exercise from this Wild and Wellbeing card deck. Did you get? I posted you a copy. Did you get it, or is it
I've
still?
not I've not got it. No, I've seen the yeah, a few cards and it looks really good, but I've not actually got the physical deck. No, something got lost in the post, or the very
Um,
strict Swiss customs. They might be checking all the parcels. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe. I posted it maybe like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. So yeah, maybe they're like
yeah,
taking a bit of time to do it.
yeah.
Anyway, so here it is, and you will receive it. So hopefully it won't get lost in some sort of customs thing. Um, and you and I were talking about which activity you might want to do, and you thought the follow the senses one sounded good. Is that right?
Yeah, I thought that sounded good. Yeah, I do like being outside, and I thought a nice nature type senses one would be really cool.
Yeah, awesome. So I'll just show everybody the front of this card has this picture on it, and which you won't be able to see either, Nina. Is that right?
Yeah, I can't see. I can see a blank screen at the moment.
That. And then on the back is the exercise the activity that we're going to do today. But you've had a little look at that, I think, because I
Yeah.
sent you. Yeah, super duper. So I'm going to read the kind of blurb at the top to everybody. We've got quite a few people joining us. Hello, everybody. Um, so the first bit of the blurb says, much of our lives are made up of plans and routines with little room to maneuver. That's certainly true, I think, for many people. And this can have a negative effect on our creativity and sense of freedom. A good antidote can be to take some time without these restrictions. So, yeah, like sometimes I quite like to go on a walk and just see where my feet take me. But this exercise is all about seeing where your senses take you. So the first step, so it's all in steps. And the first step says, go outside, prepared for a walk. Or if you're not outside like Nina is today, so I'm inside at the moment. I wasn't sure whether you'd be able to hear me amongst the torrential rain that we've got here. So I'm inside. It says that you could take your senses for a walk sitting at a window. Maybe an open window would be better. And it says to set a timer. I guess that's, I've put that just in case you're like in your lunch break or something like that, and you don't have to keep kind of checking the time. So that might be a useful thing to do. So are you out prepared for a walk, Nina?
I am outside. I've just come for a tiny little walk just to get a bit away from a road in case a car came. But yep, I am outside.
Excellent. Cool. And so any tips about how to get prepared for a walk? I guess like
Wear your nice clothes. I've got my trainers on. Yeah.
Nice. I guess I was thinking here, I always try and like have a raincoat on just because, you know.
Yeah, British one, be prepared. Yeah, it depends where you're going. I mean, I'm very lucky. I got a nice quiet bit just outside my door, but I guess some people might want to go a bit further afield to a park or, yeah, like I said, I was getting away from a road which would potentially have a few big trucks going down it, but yeah, it depends where you live, I guess.
Yeah, totally. I think so. Yeah, exactly. Some people might be watching in like, I don't know, somewhere where you go for a walk in flip-flops. That's not happening
That's
here
true.
today. Well, you could. You have that feet. So number two is to start off with the sense of sight. So have a look around, Nina. You might want to, I don't know if you want to like swap between the camera being on you and being on what you can see. But have a look around and notice anything that catches your eye. So does anything kind of catch your eye when you look around? Maybe a colour or a shape or a particular tree or something?
Well, yeah, I do walk around here quite a bit, and I guess you take it for granted. So I've seen quite a cool little leaf down here, actually.
Oh, cool. So the next part of that is go to it and take some time to look closely.
Okay, so I've got this leaf, and it's just a really cool shape with nice patterns, and it's got little holes in it.
Oh, cool. What colours are on it?
So it's a really lovely green, vibrant green, and yeah, I guess you can't see it. I don't know what shape you'd call that. It's almost like a elongated heart shape. It's got awesome lines, veins, and I think some little animal might have been eating at it. Again, making cute a little heart shape there.
Oh, look at that.
And it quite stands out because there's lots of dead brown leaves behind it.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so I guess normally I'd have just walk straight past this, take for granted all the plants that are there and not really have a look. I guess sometimes with a 2-year-old you do walk at a bit more of a leisurely pace sometimes, but that's more keeping an eye on her rather than looking around.
Yeah, totally. So the next bit, I can hear all sorts of things, and the next thing, I can hear like birds and stuff in the background as you speak. And the next bit, the number three, is listen for a pleasant sound. So whether you can
Yeah,
hear a pleasant sound.
there's definitely the tweeting of birds. I'm not very up on my birds, the different birds, but there's sort of like a light. I don't even know how you describe that. More, yeah, like a very light chirping. Chirp, chirp,
Yeah,
chirp,
I
chirp, chirp,
can hear it. And then
bird
it
impressions.
says, move towards it, listening as you go. Can you tell what
I'm sort
direction?
of in. I'm sort of in a little woodland, so I'm not actually. I think it's coming from this way. There's different birds though. I've got a little chirp, 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 chirp to one side and more of a chirp, chirp, chirp to another side.
I love it. Oh, there's a loud one. Ah,
I think they're up in the trees somewhere.
they sound amazing. I can hear them so clearly. Are you able to see one?
No.
Good at camouflaging, aren't they?
But also looking up into the trees, I guess I don't really stop and look up as, oh, that's not the cheeping bird, but I can see a bird up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I look up for climbing a lot at the rocks, but I don't really look up in trees as much.
Yeah. Do you ever like come across like birds' nests and stuff when you're climbing? I guess a lot of routes like are away from birds, aren't they, on purpose?
Yeah, not so much. And then if there are nesting birds, especially rarer ones, they do ban climbing in certain areas at certain times of year just to make sure that the climbers don't disturb any birds. So yeah, generally we stay away from the baby birds and the birds' nests.
So
But you do see other little animals, like little lizards and occasionally
like
snakes and things. I do know people that have sort of found a
terrifying.
snake and a scorpion. My friend actually,
No.
that wasn't in Britain, obviously. In Morocco, had a surprise by a little scorpion. So
Wow.
yeah.
Um, so number three, oh no, we've done that. Sounds. Number four is look. Now have a look around wherever you are, where you are, and see if you can. Oh, the birds sound amazing. See if you can notice what looks like it might be an interesting texture to touch. So it might be a tree trunk or moss or anything like that. So do you notice, can you see anything that looks like it would be good to touch as you look around?
Oh yeah. So I'm next to a tree here, and there
Yeah.
are some definitely interesting shapes and textures. I guess this almost looks like it could be some kind of nut embedded into the bark. It's obviously not, but I guess where a branch was before.
Yeah.
So all of the bark is very textured and a bit's crumbling off.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it feel as you expected it to feel, or does it feel different?
Well, it does look quite dry and it does feel quite dry, but I guess if I didn't know it was a tree, I guess it feels a bit smoother than it looks, because it does look really, really textured,
Yeah.
but actually, I guess because it's patterned as well, maybe that's, I'm thinking, because I obviously can't feel the sort of dried lichen or moss, so it does
Yeah.
actually feel a bit smoother than it looks.
Yeah. And what's it like when you feel with like the back of your hand and when you feel with your fingers? Does it feel the same or does it feel different?
Yeah, it feels a bit, I guess I'm noticing the sharper bits more if I just run my hand down it.
Yeah.
And there's different little spiky bits and textures. Oh, destroying the bark.
So the next bit, number five, is have a look around and see if you notice whether there's anything that looks like it might have a scent.
Scent. Okay, so I've got some little flowers.
Ah, nice.
I get a little again. I'm not too knowledgeable on my flowers. I've actually got a purple one,
Nice.
some yellow flowers. Let's have a look. It's a little bit muddy as well. Let's see if these yellow ones smell. They don't seem to smell of much, these yellow ones.
Mm.
I don't think any of these are herbs. Might be. There's some little white flowers. Oh, these have a slight smell to them. Very fresh. I'm not sure how you describe that. It does have a slight herbally, not as far as mint, but like definitely an earthy smell, but not an offensive smell. A very subtle
Yeah,
smell.
nice. One of my favourite smells, actually, anywhere, I was going to say in a woodland, is like the soil. There's like
Yeah.
something about like the soil in a woodland that's like got like probably got all sorts of amazing nutrients and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love it. It's really hard for me whenever I'm in a woodland not to just kneel down and start smelling soil.
Get bare feet and get all your toes in the
Love it.
mud.
Like, properly get up in like the smell of it. It's amazing. Number 6 is might not be possible at the moment. Number 6 is look for something tasty. So I'm
Tasty.
guessing maybe that might be a tricky thing for this time of year. Like here at the moment, we have loads of wild garlic, but
I don't think there's wild garlic here. Let's have a little look around. Tasty. Yeah, there's some berries, but with my knowledge, I wouldn't
yeah,
go for that.
that's a really good point. I think I've put that somewhere. Be very careful to ensure you know what you are tasting. Yeah.
No, I can't see anything too tasty. There's definitely a lot of ivy.
Let's not eat that.
On the trees. There's some more red berries here. Again, I don't know what they are, so I wouldn't.
Yeah. Maybe, I think maybe it could also be noticing what might be tasty to another creature. Those birds might be tasty to those berries might be tasty to a bird.
They do look very shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny red berries there, and then I feel I should know what this is. Someone probably knows. They could tell me.
Yeah. If anybody knows,
Yeah.
just put it in the chat. I can't see, so I don't know. It's weird. It's like I'm talking to you on the telephone, but other people can see our faces.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little bit early in the springtime.
Yeah, probably a bit too early. I guess like at different times of year, people might find blackberries or apples or all sorts of things,
Yeah.
depending on where you live, I guess, as well. Like, I guess if you're in California, you might find oranges or whatever.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Which would be quite exciting, but not here, not in the lakes. What
Not in the
kind
lake.
of food do you usually find, like foragey type food in Switzerland where you are?
Well, there's actually quite a lot of where I am anyway. Public sort of gardening areas, and we were out the other day, and there was I guess you call it like a babysitter, and she had 4 or 5 children with her, and they went into the garden and they knew sorrel, so they were eating the sorrel leaves. But she said they were waiting for the mint to come because mint was their favourite.
Oh,
So I
that's
thought
amazing.
yeah, that was really sweet. I guess they were preschool, so they were sort of like 4 or 5 years old, and she just took because she looked after them for the day, and then took them out to the park and the playground, and it was a really lovely day. So they knew a little bit about what plants were available to eat, and we do see herbs about a lot. Figs in the summer.
Oh, nice.
Apples. Yeah, the figs are good.
Figs are good. Nice.
Yeah.
It's great. Oh, thank you so much for joining me.
Oh no, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at the. Feels my hair's a bit wild. The cards, and from what I've seen, they look absolutely brilliant. Sort of very sort of concise, very achievable though. It's not like you have to read a thousand word essay or something. You can just pick one and take however long you've got out of your day, and notice what's around for this one.
Yeah, I think so. And it can just be like as long or as short as you want to. Like we just did one round, but you could do it for like quite a while. You could just carry on for like half an hour walk. And one of the things that what I thought that was really useful for me, and hopefully for other people who buy the card deck or have it, is I made them as cards rather than a book. Because for me, like if I'm going to do something like this, it's quite handy to just have like a card in my pocket as opposed to like a book.
And then you can definitely just take one sort of random. It's more easy to pick something, like you said, put it in your pocket and then be like, oh, I could do this one today. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly. And you just like take it to work as like a reminder of something to do during the day to kind of break up the day. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they look brilliant.
Oh, thank
Very
you. Oh,
excited.
thanks so much for joining me. Thank you for
That's
doing
okay.
this. It's
No,
wonderful
it's
to hear
been good.
your voice.
Yeah, shame I can't see you.
I
But yeah,
know.
no, it's been
I'm
brilliant.
really looking forward to watching the video back so that I get to see you.
And then you'll be like, of course you obviously should know what that plant is.
I don't know. I don't know either. Yeah. Oh, well. Thank you so much. I'll let you get on with your day in your beautiful sunny
Sunny day.
sunshine. That sounds nice. I don't know if you've been able to hear, but the rain on the roof has been quite loud.
No, I can't hear it, but yeah, I love the Lake District,
It
so.
is nice. You're in like a bigger version.
The mountain, well, we've still got a bit of snow in the mountains.
Nice.
Um, yeah, but sunny down here at the moment.
Lovely. Okay, enjoy the sunshine. Take care.
Thank you very much. Take
Thank
care. Thank
you. Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.